Hey Cappies, how are you guys doing? Welcome to your weekly love reading, October 29th to November 4th. So before we get started, I'll say in the pre-shuffle, I saw the Justice card come out with the Knight of Cups and the Fool. Okay, and I heard the word deserve, which was awesome. So, I mean, that goes without saying. You're getting the love you deserve, and it's a brand new beginning here. And especially with the Justice card, it seems like whoever that message is for, you've put up with a lot of bullshit up until this point in your life regarding love, and now the universe has finally brought in justice. Okay, that's a major arcana card. There's divine in the works behind that. Okay, and a lot of karmic energy. So congratulations for whoever that message is for. So let's get started. Let's jump into this. If you're new to my channel or you're new to tarot, please keep in mind that these messages may not resonate with everybody. These are very general readings. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Messages come through for those who really need to hear them. All right, not everyone's situation is as dire as it might seem. You know what I'm saying? And that's not a criticism. It's just the truth. And please also know that these messages could be vice versa, so they could pertain to you or whoever you're connecting with, and you know who you are in the situation anyway. And don't get hung up on the gender of the cards. Nothing is gender specific. All right, everyone can have everybody can have masculine or feminine energy. Okay, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, Capricorns, let's get started. Any messages for my Capricorns in love, October 29th to November 4th? Any messages for my Capricorns in love, October 29th to November 4th? Any messages for my Capricorns in love, October 29th to November 4th? Let's see here. I'm getting weird energy already. It's like I almost sense a giddiness, like you know when you are new to relationships, or not even really new, just don't have a whole lot of experience, and you get really like giddy and giggly and like kind of like that stupid drunk love sort of a thing. It's like I'm sensing that, but I'm also sensing hesitation. I'm sensing a lot of hesitation. And if you guys have been through a lot, I mean, I guess that makes sense. But yeah, I'm sensing a lot of hesitation on someone's part. But at the same time, it's like that overly giddiness, drunk love feelings that it's like it almost feels conflicting energy. But let's see. Any messages for my Cappies in love, October 29th to November 4th? Any messages for my Capricorns in love, October 29th to November 4th? Any messages for my Capricorns in love, October 29th to November 4th? Oh, okay, this is interesting. So we have Three of Wands is your overall energy here. Okay, so this is waiting for your ships to come in. It feels like you guys are expecting something major. But you guys have been waiting a while. Almost too long. The other cards that came out, we have Six of Swords in reverse, Knight of Swords in reverse, and we got the Five of Wands, guys, the conflict card. I gotta get a little water. I'm sorry, it just kind of came out of nowhere. Give me a second. Alright, guys, sorry about that. Okay, so very like heavy, prolonged energy here with the waiting. And it's like, again, it's like waiting for something big, almost like a promise. A promise of some kind. So let's focus on the Six of Swords in reverse. This feels really funky. Usually this is like, oh, you just can't move on. But it almost feels like I'm getting a little dizzy, actually. Like you're in your boat and you're going and you were leaving and then you just turned around. It's almost how it feels. So you guys might be going back to somebody. But let's clarify that before we get into the Knight of Swords and the Five of Wands. Yeah, it's feeling funky, guys. What's going on? What's going on, Cappies? Like, I know the last couple of readings you guys were kind of dealing with an asshole, if I wasn't mistaken. But why would you guys? I don't know. Maybe that's where the hesitation is you've turned your boat around, but you're still not sure. But you've made the decision to turn your boat around. Clarify the Six of Swords in reverse. 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 Oh, I'm like still got that weird dizzy feeling. Hope this person isn't confusing to you. Clarify the Six of Swords in reverse. I'm almost finding it distracting. Clarify the Six of Swords in reverse. 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 Okay. Interesting. So overall energy we have is the Eight of Cups, okay, which is usually my moving on card. But like I said, there's definitely this feeling of going backwards, but being very hesitant about it. So we also have the Ace of Wands in reverse, with the Hermit card, with the Queen of Swords in reverse. Okay, so someone's doing a lot of self-reflection, and I don't think it's you guys. That's the Virgo card. Someone's doing a lot of self-reflection, and they're wanting a new beginning here, but it's delayed because communication was cut. Okay, I got it. So you guys might be dealing with Virgo, or someone who has fire in their chart here. So far we have air, I have water, and fire. I don't have any earth whatsoever, which is kind of interesting, Cappies. So I think this is the person that you're connecting with. I'll just be straight up with you. You guys know who you are. They know they fucked up. They miss you. And it took the heartache of losing you and doing the self-reflection to realize this strong connection. I feel like for a lot, there's a lot of soulmate energy here. I don't see it in the cards. I'm just feeling it. I'm feeling that soulmate energy. And they really want this new beginning with you, but they know there's not a really good chance of having it. But you've already turned your boat around. But you guys aren't talking. And Libra energy here. Oh, and I guess Justice card in the pre-shuffle is also Libra. Libra energy. But you've already turned your boat around, but you aren't talking. It's almost like you know that they want this. Oh, this is funky. Okay. Let's clarify the Ace of Wands in reverse. Let's clarify this delayed beginning here. Clarify the Ace of Wands in reverse. Clarify the Ace of Wands in reverse. I mean, the only way I could think that would be possible is if you guys have such a strong soulmate connection that you're almost telepathic with each other. Clarify the Ace of Wands in reverse. Clarify the Ace of Wands in reverse. No, because we also have the Knight of Swords in reverse here, which is, not coming forward with communication. Which I think is you, Cappies. I think you guys initially cut off communication, so you're not coming forward to them, but you turned your boat around, so it's almost like you're open, but you're really hesitant. Clarify the Ace of Wands in reverse. Clarify the Ace of Wands in reverse. Clarify 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 Ace of Wands in reverse. Okay. Wow. Overall energy, Ace of Wands in reverse, so double confirmation there. Yeah, this is a very delayed, passionate new beginning. And to clarify it, we have the Six of Wands in reverse. Failure. Total failure of recognizing this. Oh, and underneath that other Ace of Wands here, we have the Two of Cups in reverse. So like I said, it's a soulmate connection, but it is so broken. It is so fragmented. But this person has done a lot of thinking. This person's done a lot of self-reflection. Whether they've changed or not, I'm not saying that. Okay? But I am definitely sensing that you guys are open a little bit to this. Clarify the Knight of Swords in reverse. Clarify the Knight of Swords in reverse. Clarify the Knight of Swords in reverse. Let's see what we can find out with that, okay? Yeah, it's like you have 2 Ace of Wands in reverse, guys. I'm like, I can't get over that. I've never seen that happen before. That's some intense passion right there. So the sex between you guys is probably amazing. Probably made it hard to leave. Hey, it's just the truth, right? We've all been there at least once. Clarify the Knight of Swords in reverse. 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 Oh, got a peeker. Okay. Interesting. So overall energy, if I can pick it up, we got 9 of Cups here. Okay, to clarify this Knight of Swords in reverse. So someone's wishing. Someone is wishing upon a star. Without a doubt. And you know, it's funny looking at this 8 of Cups. That's kind of how this feels a little bit. That was, here, I'll hold these up. That was clarifying the 6 of Swords energy that I was sensing, like the hesitation, but being open and like turning your boat around for moving on. Because you've already moved on, Cappies. You have. But you're looking up at the stars and you're wishing. Okay? You're looking up at the stars and you're wishing. It's okay to miss them, guys. Just make sure you know what you're wishing for. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so we have 6 cards that came out to clarify the Knight of Swords. We have the Lovers card, also known as the Gemini card. We have 2 of Pentacles, Earth energy. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Again, Earth energy. 9 of Pentacles, Earth energy. 3 of Swords in reverse, the Heartbreak card, but it's in reverse, which I think it's actually feeling like a good thing. And 5 of Swords here in reverse. So I'll go one by one and I'll tell you what I think is going on here. So I'll be honest, Cappies, I think you guys are wishing, and I think your partners are also wishing for you, again, because they have the Hermit card. That's also a wish card. It's looking for that light. Looking for that light and peace that makes people happy, you know? So you're both wishing for each other, even though you've already moved on. Oh, this is kind of sad, guys. But you're not coming forward. You're not coming forward. You turn the boat around and you're open, but you're not making the move. You're waiting for them to come to you. That's definitely what I'm sensing here. Okay, and then the Lovers card with the 2 of Pentacles. This feels... I don't like the way this feels. Okay, I'm getting 2 different things. For one group of Cappies, this is finding a balance here with your lover. Okay? And it's weird because, like, you guys aren't talking, but I feel like you guys are doing this behind the scenes. This is, like, very twin flame energy now that I think about it. You guys are kind of doing this behind the scenes here. Both of you wishing, both of you thinking, but you're not talking. But yet at the same time, you're opening yourself back up to them, but you're not talking to them. And there hasn't been a conversation about this. At least for most of you, I don't think there's been a conversation about this. And the other group of Cappies, I'm feeling like you're like there's a juggle of 2 people, whether that's on the part of you or your partner. There's a juggling of 2 people. Let's clarify that the 2 of Pentacles here. Clarify the 2 of Pentacles for my Capricorns in love, October 29th to November 4th. Yeah, so that message I got in the beginning was just for someone specific. Wasn't for the major collective. Clarify the 2 of Pentacles, please. Clarify the 2 of Pentacles. Clarify the 2 of Pentacles for my Cappies in love, October 29th to November 4th. Come on. Clarify the 2 of Pentacles. Clarify the 2 of Pentacles. And then we'll continue with the rest of the cards that I showed you already for that, for the Knight of Swords. Clarify the 2 of Pentacles. Clarify the 2 of Pentacles. Clarify the 2 of Pentacles. Oh shit, guys. This is a lot of cards. Yeah, there's multiple situations here. Okay. Let me just put all the little piles aside. Wow. Okay. Yeah, so overall energy for the Two of Pentacles, guys, is the Five of Swords. That's defeat. Alright, that's just flat out defeat. And you have the Five of Swords in reverse already down here. Okay? And for those of you finding the balance, right? So this is the card surrounding finding the balance, but this is the card that's come out to clarify that Knight. Alright, so for those who are finding the balance with your lover, you're putting this energy behind you. You're getting rid of it, okay? For those who are trying to find the balance. Now, for those of you that are juggling, you're still clearing out this energy, but I'm sensing guilt. Okay, I'm sensing guilt. Just gotta be straight up. Now, like I said, a lot of cards came out. And they came out in parts, and so I'm feeling compelled to keep those parts together. So I'll do one part at a time. So one part is this Two of Cups energy, soulmate energy. Like I said, I was definitely sensing that. So finding the balance with your soulmate. For those of you that are juggling, wow. For those of you that are juggling, you might be dealing with two soulmates. Oh, that's a tough cookie situation. Oh my goodness. Okay. Now, the first little clump here, we have Queen of Water. I mean, she is Queen of Water. Queen of Cups in reverse with the Three of Swords in reverse with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. You guys are trying to mend your heart here. You're trying to mend your heart. And you're trying to get into this Cancer-like energy, but it's not really happening here, okay? It's not really happening. You want to be ready to receive love, and you're almost there. You guys are almost there, and this has been quite an obstacle, this Knight of Pentacles, and you're still finding it to be a really big struggle, okay? And that could also pertain to Two of Pentacles energy. That's my struggle with the Juggle card. Yeah, you're trying really hard to mend here. Most of you have healed your heart, but some of you who have had some really intense heartache, and I'm thinking especially if there are third parties involved, you're struggling with that. And again, this is Cancer energy, very emotional, a lot of emotions here. Oh, I'm actually feeling some of it. Some of you guys are crying in the last few days. Wow. Whoever's feeling that, I am so sorry. Now, this other pack, sorry guys, I gotta move on a little bit. It's really intense sadness. We have the High Priestess with the Page of Pentacles and the Six of Cups. So this is also, there's a lot of good memories here. A lot of good memories, and you guys are reminiscing on it. You're almost like studying it. Like, you're analyzing the past, and you're using your intuition to do it. And you're like almost trying to find the good again in this person. Which I can't say if that's a bad thing or a good thing. It depends on your situation, but that's how it feels. You're using your intuition to kind of like go back to the past and rekindle that good stuff, because you're trying to find the good in them again, because you love them. I mean, you do. I mean, doesn't mean you should be with them. Doesn't mean you should be with them. Just saying. You know who you are. But that's what this is. You're using your intuition and looking into the past and trying to refine that good that you felt for them. Whew. I'm still feeling that sadness. That was really sad. Well, yeah, that's sad. But it's just really intense. Now, the last little chunk. We have the Tower in reverse with the Eight of Pentacles and the Temperance card. So a lot of Sagittarius energy, very heavy Sagittarius energy. Earth, and then we have the Scorpio card. Now, this is Scorpio season, guys. All about tower moments, all about changes. And Venus is kind of bringing past back to people still. I mean, it was way more intense earlier in October, but that's still going on. Someone wants to work. So, and again, analyzing. I'm feeling a lot of analyzation here. And finding that balance. Finding control. Finding control, but they're almost resisting. Whoever this is resonating with, You're finding the balance and you're putting work into yourself. But there's a tower moment right on the horizon, and you know it, but you're resisting it. Let's clarify that tower. That's a funky tower feeling. Clarify the tower, please. Clarify the tower in reverse. 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 I know it's kind of a complicated reading, guys. Just bear with me. And remember, you can always listen to just the small messages and take what resonates. Clarify the tower in reverse. Clarify the tower in reverse. Clarify the tower in reverse. Oh, we got a peeker. Hold on. Oh, we got 3 peekers. How did that happen? Okay. So overall energy for the tower is the death card in reverse. Again, in reverse, it's resisting change. Someone's resisting change here, even though they're putting the work into themselves and finding the balance. There's a big change on the horizon and they're resisting it. Now, to clarify the tower in reverse, we have the Chariot card. So again, more Cancer energy. 7 of Wands. The Hanged Man, Pisces energy, and then the Moon in reverse, Pisces energy. Yeah, so this is what's being resisted. Secrets coming out, the truth coming out, and someone's really defensive about this, but they're determined to be triumphant in finding the truth. And telling the truth. Telling the truth. Like, I'm sensing a lot of communication is being wanted here, and I don't think it's on your end. I think it's on your partner's end. I think you guys want to know the truth to some things that you've been wondering about, but more so, they want to tell you their story. They want to really go into the details of their side of things, okay? But, you know, it's going to make you a little defensive, and it's a really big challenge, okay? Yeah, and there's this hangman, this very, like, kind of, like, stuck feeling, and having this conversation, and maybe that's why you guys are kind of open to this person again, because having that line of communication is going to finalize your closure. It's going to finalize your healing, as long as you don't, you know, rekindle things. But if you rekindle things and it's right for you, then all power to you. You know who you are. You know your situation. But definitely things are coming to light. Things are coming to light, and it's being resisted, and I feel like this kind of scares you to see them again. Almost like you don't trust yourself to not, you know, take things a little further. Because you love them, you do. I mean, there's lots of love here. It's just they were a dick. They were a dick, and they fucked with your heart. And like I said, some of them were having third-party situations. Now, those of you who are juggling the 2 people, juggling the 2 soulmates, I don't think it's a lot of you. It's interesting. So they feel like polar opposites, which is weird because they're both soulmates for you. Like, one feels, again, the cards aren't here, I'm just sensing this. Like, one feels very abrasive. One feels very abrasive, really kind of like rough and rugged, maybe like extra testosterone kind of a feeling. And then the other feels very like soft and gentle and like teddy bear, like a very like sweet energy. Very like a lot of water energy. It's almost like water versus like air or fire. Yeah, that's what I'm like. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Water versus air or fire. That's definitely what I'm sensing. And I just realized that the Chariot. Again, I'll pull up these here. This also could allude to this for the other group of Cappies. There's a lot of different messages for different groups here, guys. I know it's a little all over the place. I apologize. So, this is also why some of you are resisting a tower moment. And you guys are kind of stuck in resisting it because those of you who are dealing with 2 soulmates, you know you have a choice to make. Okay? Now, I will say, the longer you wait to make a choice, the universe is going to decide for you. And it might not be pretty, and it might not be the choice you really want at the end of the day. You just never know. And especially with the moon here, something tells me if you wait too long, they might find out that you're choosing between them. Like, I don't know how they would. That's just what I'm getting. It's like the moon's all about secrets being revealed, things coming to light that were in the dark, that were hidden. And with the Chariot card, you have the black horse and the white horse that you're moving towards, but they're going in different directions. And you got to make a choice here. One's light, one's dark. Like I said, one's like soft and sweet and yummy, and the other's a little rough and tough and aggressive. And this is a major challenge for you. It's a major challenge. It's making you feel stuck and resisting this tower, but you have to. You have to. I mean, you're put in the work to yourself, and you found the control in yourself to control your emotions and any heartache you might be feeling, but you still have to choose between these two soulmates, guys. All right? Now, those were just the two cards to clarify the Knight of Swords. So let's bring it back. We're focusing on the Knight of Swords as to why you're not coming forward, as to why you're not communicating, and these are the cards that came out. So that was pertaining to the Lovers with the Two of Pentacles. Now, we have Ten of Pentacles in reverse with the Nine of Pentacles upright. So you're having trouble transitioning into the through the cycle of abundance here. I mean, that's clear as day. I'm not sensing major money troubles. Maybe some of you guys are having that. A little bit, even like a disruption to your family. There's a disruption to some people's families, monetarily speaking. That's coming in kind of strong for like maybe like 20% of you. But with this Knight of Pentacles, you guys are feeling really good because you've been putting in the work. Where did that Eight of Pentacles go? Because you've been putting in the work, okay, to yourself. All right, which is great. That's what you should be doing, and it's made you very confident, and it's made you very happy in what you have. But you're kind of supposed to keep moving forward through this abundance, okay? But it's not really happening here. It's a little turned over on its head. And I think that's in part to this resistance of this tower moment. And again, the tower moment's different for everybody. Like I said, I've already reiterated the two situations. You know who you are. So just keep that in mind. But you guys are feeling good. You guys are feeling really awesome. And you guys are technically single. This is my single card. But you guys are still choosing, some of you are still choosing between two people. Others of you are struggling with this idea of talking to your ex or this person that jilted you. Now we have the Five of Swords in reverse and the Three of Swords in reverse. I'm telling you right now, this is the energy you guys are clearing out, which feels really great. This is the embarrassment. This is the humiliation, the heartache, the heartbreak. You guys are clearing this out of your energy by taking the time to work on yourself and heal and to find that inner restriction and control to do so, which feels great. Whew. I know, that was complicated, right? Now, last card, we have the Five of Wands, conflict. I'm really worried that for those of you who might be open to the idea, even if it's just a conversation with your ex to just get the closure, you guys are really hesitant because you're kind of like, you don't trust yourself to not be charmed back into it. And I do feel like some of you guys might be dealing with a bit of a charmer, a little bit of like, not full-on narcissistic energy, but like that narcissistic manipulation, right? Like the love bombing kind of a situation. So Five of Wands, let's clarify that. This conflict that's going on here. And it might lead to conflict. It might, but we're going to find out. Clarify the Five of Wands. Clarify the Five of Wands. Clarify the Five of Wands for my Capricorns in love, October 29th to November 4th. Clarify the Five of Wands for my Capricorns in love, October 29th to November 4th. And for those of you dealing with two soulmates, one of them feels really new. Like really new. Like a week or two new. Hell, maybe even days. I'm just saying. One feels really new energy, one feels like it needs to get kicked the fuck out. I'm just being real with you. That's just how it feels to me. Everyone's situation's different. And love is blinding. Love is so blinding, guys. Love makes us do some stupid shit. It definitely does. Clarify the Five of Wands, please, for my Capricorns in love, October 29th to November 4th. Clarify the Five of Wands for my Capricorns in love, October 29th to November 4th. Clarify the Five... Okay. Clarify the Five of Wands. 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 Okay. 1, 2, 3. All right, so we have 4 cards that came out. So to clarify this conflict, this fighting, this is usually petty fighting, but this feels more intense than just petty stuff, guys. For me, this feels very like a big throwdown. So, excuse me. We have Strength in reverse to clarify the Five of Wands. All right, so someone is letting go of control. Someone's letting go of control. I don't feel like this is weakness. I don't feel like this is insecurity. I really feel like someone's letting go of control and maybe even control issues, which I think is a good thing, but it's interesting it's surrounding the conflict card. Now we have 3 of Pentacles in reverse with 4 of Wands in reverse with the 10 of Wands with the 9 of Swords in reverse. I'll tell you right now, this is pertaining to your past person. For those of you who, you know, this reading is resonating with, this is your past person. If you go back to them, if you need that closure to have that conversation, have that closure, have that talk, all right? But don't get caught up in the charm, okay? Because, oh my God, this feels awful. They know how to get in your head, guys, and that's not a good thing. So let's just do the less painful cards first. All right, so if you go back to this person, especially if you decide to rekindle things with them, they're just going to make you feel burdened. All right, they're going to bring conflict to your life. They're going to argue with you. They're going to be petty, but it's going to be like more volatile than it ever was before. Okay, so don't do it. It's going to make you feel so overburdened and so stressed out. So stressed out to the point that you're going to be very anxiety-ridden. Some of you are going to be really depressed. Some of you guys are going to feel hopeless, guys. Like, this feels like such a drain of good energy. Like, all that work you did, all that work that you put into yourself, gone. Gone. Okay? 4 of Wands in reverse, so 3 of Pentacles in reverse. Again, I feel like this is also pertaining to work. The work that you've done, it's like, it's gone. It's gone. with the 4 of Wands in reverse, they're not going to give you commitment. The commitment that you want anyway. They're not going to give you stability. They're going to make you crazy. They're going to turn you into a crazy person. They're going to make you think that you're insane, okay? Don't do it. It's going to wreak havoc on your life. All that work that you put in is gone. There's going to be no forward positive progress with this person. It's just going to be totally unstable, and it's going to throw a wrench in your life. I just got to be straight with you. And maybe there's 2 of you where that won't happen because they've changed. I find that to be highly unlikely. It was, I missed it, but I see 33 on there. I think it was 33 exactly. Don't do it. Just don't do it. I mean, this feels, I'm exhausted. It's like tapping into that energy. It's already drained me of some of my own good energies. So don't do that, guys. Get the closure and get out. Get the closure and get out. And then again, for some of you, you have 2 soulmates. All right, one is this fucker, and the other one is someone new. Again, that's just what I'm sensing. You know who you are, and you know your life, but there's no reason to backpedal. That's what I'm gonna call this. Don't backpedal. There's no reason to backpedal in life and in relationships. Keep moving forward. Keep putting that work in. Don't be enticed by the manipulative shit, okay? Yeah, sure. There could be new beginnings here, but that doesn't mean it has to be with them. You got me? Get your closure, and once you do, you can turn these around and you can have this beginning with someone else. It doesn't have to be with this person, okay? It doesn't have to be. Sorry, I didn't mean to get a little abrasive. It's like that intense energy of like that bickering and fighting and instability and anxiety. It's like it almost makes me upset. Like it almost makes me angry for you guys a little bit. Because you guys deserve better than that. You deserve better than that. All right, so let's pull from the Romance Angels deck. Sorry, this is going to be a long reading. I didn't mean for it to be. Any messages for my Capricorns in love, October 29th to November 4th? Any messages for my Capricorns in love, October 29th to November 4th? Any messages for my Capricorns in love, October 29th to November 4th? Let's see here. One last one. There we go. Let's end on positivity. I'm going to have to sage myself after this. Or even just meditate or take a nap. Like, oh, I did not like that energy, guys. That's like, whatever conflict is coming, if you choose to go down that route, it's so disruptive. Just don't do it. Any messages for my Capricorns in love, October 29th to November 4th? Ooh, they're really sticky. They're really sticky, guys. Okay. I disagree. Excuse me. So the card that came out is reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Yeah, they might want to. You don't have to. Okay? You have free will. So let me say this with tarot. You know, it's really easy for people to get caught up in tarot and to say, that's matter of fact, and that's what I have to, and that's what it's just going to happen, and there's no way around it. No, that's not the case. Yes, you have soulmates. Yes, you have a soul family. But those contracts can be broken, okay? You don't have to put up with toxic shit. You don't, just because you have a soul contract or just because they're your soulmate. You don't have to do this. You don't have to go into this reconciliation. And I'm telling you, for most of you, it's just a terrible idea. Don't do it. Oh my God, don't do it. Don't do it. Overall energy is trust, which I'm a little annoyed by. I'm just in my own cards. This situation is calling for you to have faith. I'm saying trust yourself. Don't trust them. Trust the new soulmate you have in your life. Trust yourself. You know what? Trust your instincts. Okay? Trust your instincts. What's your gut telling you? What's your gut telling you about this person who's trying to come back and reconcile? What's your gut telling you about this new soulmate? For those of you who have a new soulmate. What's your gut telling you to do? Is it telling you to rush back into their arms for more of their awesome toxicity and their awesome way of making you feel shitty? Is that what it's telling you? No. Just trust your instincts, guys. Trust your instincts. Yeah, sure, you can have a reconciliation if you want to, but I'm telling you, do you want this conflict? I don't. I know I don't need this in my life. Do you guys want this in your life? I don't want that in my life. Yeah, guys. So, reconciliation and trust. For the couple of you that feel your person has changed and it's worth going for, then okay, then put some trust in that and go back and reconcile. Do your thing, do you. I'm not your mama. I'm not going to tell you what to do, and I know I kind of did tell you what to do. Just because it's I felt so angry for you guys, because it's just, again, I want happiness for everybody. I want healthy relationships for everybody. I know I can't always be that way, but just trust your instincts. Don't go for this reconciliation if you can help it. That's just my instincts on it, and that's just how I'm seeing it. You don't have to listen to me. You don't. But those are your cards. Reconciliation and trust. Say trust yourself. All right, Capricorns. Now, I hope you guys have a good week and have a great Halloween. I'll put the weekend energy up later tonight. Okay? Bye, guys. See ya.